Hello everyone, this is Matt the Speedstar, aka the Game Rebel here, ready to run through the next part of The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. So, what did I do last time? It's been a while since I last... Oh right, we gotta start on Terrytown. Right, whoops. Yeah, I'd totally forgotten about that. Anyway... So, I'm back here at the Tabantha stable because there's one thing I forgot to do, and that was talk to this guy. Because, we did technically do what he asked of us. And, yeah, so I never actually finished the side quest. Forgetting something? Yeah, you know how it is with side quests. But yeah, he doesn't give you anything. But it's complete. And with that, we have a lot of side quests that I've actually done. I did not even notice that I had done so many as I played through the game. That, in a way, kind of lifts a great weight off me because I have been taking care of these as I go along. And it just makes me feel a lot better. But we do have some still to do. Out of the 76 side quests that I have available to me in the entire game, including what I just did, I have completed 49 of them. I've actually counted too. But yeah, I've completed 49 out of the 76 side quests that you get in the game, not counting the DLC ones. With the 7 DLC ones, you would have, let me do the math real quick. You'd have, like, 83, I believe. And I have done 6 of those. Because, you know, you have all these here, and the only one that I haven't done is the Trial of the Sword. So, yeah, I've done a lot more than I thought I have. And I was actually thinking that this video would be more of a focus on completing side quests. As such, I've actually gone off screen and marked where some of the side quests I'm going to do are with sword icons. Not all of them are sword icons though, some of them are because of weapons that I know of where I might want to go at some point, but other than that, I'm gonna use sword icons for side quests. Pretty much. Either that or for weapon areas that I wouldn't mind frequenting. And I've lost my English already. But anyway, the focus today is side quests. So, I'm actually gonna kind of do some in order in a way, just based on what I have with the guide. But I want to maybe start around the Dueling Peaks area, Kakariko Village, go to Hateno, and then probably just bum around in different areas and just try to do the side quests that I can do. But first off, we're going to start here at the Dueling Peaks stable, so I will see you there. Beam me up, Zelda. We have side questing to do. Now, the first thing I'm going to want to do is actually talk to this guy here, because I could have done this one a very long time ago and I never got around to it. And I think I might have started this one at some point, I don't know. But you don't officially start the side quest until you say, it's on. What he's challenging you to do is catch a horse. Catch a horse, tame it, and bring it back to the stable.
Oh.
Within a time limit. The area is chock full of wild horses, any single one of them will do. So you need to hurry and catch one within 2 minutes.
Oh.
This can be tough if you don't know what you're doing. That's kind of why I have the stealth set on, and plus the fact that it's raining will actually help a lot more, because rain actually helps mask sound. That's kind of why they say in some of the tidbits that, what was I thinking? Yeah, they say that when it's raining, monsters and other stuff will not be able to hear you. God damn it! this kind of ruined my chances to set an all-time record. If you can actually... Don't go in the water. There we go. This is a slow horse, but he's got a couple spurs on him. Oh well, I don't plan on keeping this horse anyway. Don't you dare hit me while I'm trying to do this. So, you just have to do this within 2 minutes, and just come back. You can actually do this a lot quicker if you spook the horses nearby, and then sneak up on one of them and actually, you know, do this. If you can do it right, you can actually get this done in 30 seconds. Or less. I don't blame you. Don't like it. Alright. Now, the next one that we're going to do, and this might actually be a little troublesome. I might want to wait until it's noon for this. But we need to talk to these two. They have the scoop on Misko's treasure. They actually talked about... Misko was actually talked about with the added DLC. And I had no idea about it. So, yeah, I had no idea about Misko. And that he actually had a hand in anything at all. Anyway, you need to pump these guys for information. So, Misko's treasure. Anyway. So, they want to find the treasure of Misko, the great bandit. However... Wait for it. You have to give up 100 rupees to learn what they know. Now, generally, this isn't exactly a good idea. But, if you give him 100 rupees, he will give you a hint as to where it is. Now, while these guys are kind of just trying to pump some money out of you just so you leave them alone, and so you feel like you're scammed, pretty much, because believe me, they do sound pretty shady. He's not actually lying about that hint. And actually, it's very close to this shrine right here, so it'd be a lot quicker if I just warped here. And then after realizing I forgot to change the time so that way the rain was gone, I actually had to quickly go back to the stable, rest because the cooking pot was out, and wait. Because once again, I completely forgotten that I had not changed the time. So, after that little bit of a detour, up here. Climbing up here, after we find this little spot to rest, you'll notice there's actually some destructible rocks. Kind of why I have my bombs out right now. So if we can just quickly get our asses up here. Drop a bomb. Run. Shield. And kaboom. This is it. This is Misko's little treasure trove. I think you only really have to open up one of these, but not only that, you can actually get quite a few things here. If you're struggling for, like, rupees and that, this is a great way to actually get some. And I could have done this a lot sooner. Like, not only could I have done this a lot sooner, this could have made getting the stealth stuff a lot easier for me when I first got there. Then again, I had no idea what I was doing back then when I first actually played this game back on the Wii U version. Also, you can get a flame blade here, which, in early game, is a very good item. And I do mean very good because you can light stuff on fire. No point really blowing those up. Alright, with that done, next up is Kakariko Village. There's still one thing left that we need to do there. So, you remember Coco, right? The little girl who had all those cooking side quests. We're looking for her little sister. Well, not little sister. We're looking for her sister, Kotla. Usually, she's supposed to be right there, right on time. So, Kotla here, she's bored, she wants to play. Choose tag. If you choose tag, you'll at the very least be able to take care of this. This starts up a side quest. So you need to find where Kotla is. And that's it. All she does is give you a rock salt. It's not really worth it, but it's a quick and easy side quest to take care of. So now I can finally take that off the map. Next up, we're going to do stuff in Hot Snow Village. There are 2 side quests that I can do right now. So let's take care of those, and then we'll move on to other areas. Oh yeah, before I forget, real quick, come up here. And right there is the goddess statue for Hot Snow Village. I wish I'd remember that sooner. I really wish I did. Anyway, you come over to this guy here who's mumbling. Manny. Mumblin' Manny. Nope. Supposed to check out everyone who comes into town. Sounds weird. Your job is weird. Wow, this guy's an ass. Yeah, yada 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 yada. So apparently he's actually more or less checking out the ladies. He has one who's actually there's one who he's actually into, and that is Prima at the Tonpu Inn. So he wants you to actually check out Prima and see what she likes. So, in order to actually ask her, you have to come behind the counter. What do you like? She does not know you at all, so she's gonna just try and throw you off just to answer your question. And then you have to go back to Manny and tell him what you heard. If it's nighttime, though, he's actually over at that house. I believe. It's in one of them. I talked to Prima. So, you will tell her that she wants Restless Crickets. And 100 of them. Apparently this is a coincidence that he's into crickets as well, even though she probably isn't. But, all you have to do is get 10 of them. Luckily, I think I did this during my hiatus. I actually got more Restless Crickets. I got the goods. Wow, sounds like we're doing some kind of drug deal. Sorry to make that sound weird, but it sounded pretty shady. He gives you a silver rupee for them. That's pretty good. And that is that for a gift from my beloved. Have fun, dude. He doesn't have a chance. Coming up closer to the ancient tech lab. This is totally the wrong way to do it. This one I've had marked for a while. This is kind of why I actually had marked the side quest that I'm doing with sword icons. This person here, I could have done this a while ago, and it might actually be a good idea to do this early game. Because what you need to do with this is, there is a base around Hot Snow Beach. We have to go there. Hot Snow Beach. There's actually a road that heads down to it, but you want to actually head around here. Quickest way to actually do that, though, is to kind of jump from the ancient tech lab and glide down. But it's not too far from here, so I can just quickly run over, and when I get my chance, I'll cut back. I'm looking at that island over there, and I'm not liking it. We're gonna have to do that one at some point. Anyway, just right down there. Now, as I said, it might be best to do this early game, because if you've waited as long as I have, silver enemies have shown up, and there is at least one silver enemy there, which makes this a bit harder to do. Of course, I can also just figure out what I want to do. Yeah, you see there? There is a silver bokoblin. But I'm wearing the stealth set because I want to get as close as I can to these guys and take them out. Also gonna eat this. So what I generally like doing is I like sniping these guys. And using my ancient bow, I can get my headshots. Uh-oh. Okay, that's a couple of them down. I think...
Mifa's grace is ready.
Uh-oh. He's seen me. He's seen me. Fine. Screw it. So much for stealth. Might as well put my, actually, you know what? I'll be fine as is. I'll be fine as is. These guys aren't gonna lay a finger on me. Nope! Actually, I might as well. Oh wow, it actually hits the, moblin back there, too. Now, if I can just knock this guy in the water... Or just do that. So anyway, once you've defeated all the monsters here and that chest opens up, then you've essentially completed this. But yeah, it's better to do this early game because of the fact that silver enemies show up later on. You can get what you claim here, but it's not necessary. You just have to kill all the enemies. Another side quest that I'll probably do later on does similar, in which you have to kill enemies, and once the chest opens up, you'll know that you've got them all. So, I'll see you back at that lady. So, once you've taken care of all of the monsters in that little base there, she'll essentially know that you've taken care of them. And you get 10 bottles of fresh milk. Which are kind of pointless to me, because I don't really... And then she just tries to go tsundere on you. I couldn't help that. It's just her speech right there. It just makes me think of that. Alright, now, what to do? What to do? I actually might... You know what? I'm gonna head to the Highland Stable next, because there is a side quest I would like to take care of real quick. Alright, so Kneading My Horse for this next side quest. I don't want to talk to this guy because he does have something for us, but it's not a side quest, and I don't feel like doing it. So if you talk to Perosa here, it's my first time. Not really, but you have to say that. So, there are a bunch of enemies on horses that we need to take care of. I don't believe any one of them are silver, but we do need to deal with them. The horseback hoodlums. If you're not good at archery, this is a great way to practice. Either that, or you can grab a two-handed weapon. And since I suck really bad at horseback archery, because that's just how I am, if you can at the very least knock them off their horse, a two-handed weapon might actually be a lot better for this. I'm gonna grab my sword and 6 sages out. Once I get a chance, I am going to smack this guy. Ow. Come here, you! I more or less like doing that, because honestly, it's just fun to smack them off their horse. I didn't kill the horse, did I? There. That should be all of them. And that is. Okay, look real quick. Did I kill any horses? If I did, the horse would actually be, dead on the ground for a little bit and then disappear. Whoops. It's okay, Epona. We done good. Hello. So she gives you a free Endura carrot for this. And actually gives you the hints that the Endura carrot actually gives extra spurs. I did already talk about it though, but oh well. There's still a couple side quests I wouldn't mind doing, but how to tackle them is the question, because they are a bit longer to do. And I'm already at 30 minutes in the recording. You know what? I'm gonna do them. So I'm gonna board Epona, and we're gonna take care of one of the more difficult ones.
Hey!
Oh, it is so not a good idea to do this, especially doing it this way, but oh well. So, over by the Talbot grassland, there is a particular horse that I'm looking for. Whoa, when did it suddenly get cold? Okay, that's much better. I don't know how it suddenly got cold right there when I was at a lower altitude. Now, the way I'm doing this is definitely a really bad idea, because where we need to go, there are 2 Lionels along the way. And because I've been fighting a lot of Lionels lately, they are now Silver Lionels, the most dangerous enemies in the game. You see that big one right there with the red hair? That's the one we're after. That horse is gigantic. We need to bring that horse to someone. And that someone is all the way over... Oh, I used to... Okay, never mind, but that's where we need to take that horse. Now, because this is a particular rare horse, it's not going to be easy to deal with. There's also a bunch of other horses around here that we are probably going to spook. And you should never do it like that, because you will get yourself nice and kicked. And the phone's going off. So anyway, that horse over there is the one we want. We need to wait for it to calm down. Alternatively, if you don't think you're going to be able to calm this horse down, throw an apple. Please throw an apple in its general direction. It should, at the very least, go towards it. It does not notice. But anyway, let's get ourselves nice and ready. This horse is very big, and it takes a lot of stamina to get this thing under your control. So, mash that L button like crazy! Whew. Now, the thing about this giant horse is, because he's very big, he's very strong. Unfortunately, he cannot go any faster than this. This horse has no spurs whatsoever. Come on, you. Behave. Now, as I said, along the way, there are 2 Lionels. At this point, they are now Silver Lionels, and I've actually practiced. They are Silver Lionels. No. Behave. Behave. Behave for me. Take this. There. Alright, let's go, buddy. Now, because I really do not want to deal with these Silver Lionels and I want to take care of this as much as possible, what I'm going to do is, I have a Phrenic Bow out. I could use a Falcon Bow, but what I'm doing is, I'm going to use the Ancient Arrows to one-shot these Silver Lionels. It doesn't matter what enemy it is, as long as it's not a Guardian, the Ancient Arrow will one-shot it. There are also some, coyotes around here. They are considered coyotes, by the way. Come on. Keep it going, buddy. Something tells me this horse has a wild temperament. Uh oh. There's one of them now. There's one of them now. That one has a, spear. Now, as long as I do not get that thing's attention, I should be perfectly fine. I could also run. But that's generally not a good idea. Because these guys are not only fast, they also carry bows, which are really damn accurate. Okay, he's not looking. Now, if this horse would behave. Stay right there! That was perfect. But that's not the one we want to worry about. It's the one up ahead that we really want to worry about, because that one has a Savage Lionel Crusher. In fact, that one is the one I killed that gave me my plus 100 attack power Savage Lionel Crusher. Whether it has it now or not, I have no idea. But it should be showing up right there. As soon as I can get this one dealt with, I can make a beeline for where I need to go. So we're gonna, once again, take it nice and easy. I'm sorry if it's really bright in the recording. It's really bright here. Hey, behave for me. That Lionel sees us, we're good as screwed. Right there! Now, while I am generally depriving myself of getting some really good stuff, like really good weapons and even gems and even a star fragment because these guys carry them, I don't care about them right now. I can always come back and fight them later on. So anyway, this is about as fast as this horse goes. Because you see there, the horse will say no. Alright. See, that's all I really need to do. These guys can do practically nothing to this horse. As long as you don't let them do anything. They can't really do anything to this horse. Don't worry, these horses here are perfectly fine. And everything will run out of your way because they do not want to be trampled by this big boy. Some people have actually theorized that this horse is a descendant of Ganondorf's horse. You know, it could be the horse from Twilight Princess or Ocarina of Time. But it has been theorized that this giant horse either was Ganondorf's or, you know, is a descendant. Kind of like how there's a descendant of the Royal White Stallion. So this guy is the one we want to talk to. He actually asks you to go look for the horse, but I wanted to hurry this up. And I've already taken like about 10 minutes with this. Hunt for the giant horse. Go right ahead. Oh, should I? Thing is there's 2 more side quests I want to do, but one of them takes quite a long time. Like, just about as long as this. All he does is give you a silver rupee. Now, you can actually register this horse if you want. I'm not going to, though, because I'm perfectly fine with Epona and Zelda. And I'm doing perfectly fine. Now, there are 2 more that I kind of have planned, but I don't know if I should do them. One is this, and this is one I really kind of want to get out of the way as soon as possible. And then there's also one up at Death Mountain. I talked about this one at some point. There was a kid over at the Goron Springs who has a side quest for us. And that would be the last one that I'd need to do up there. The question now is, should I attempt? I could attempt the one with the Goron, but this one takes a while. You know what? Because I would like to not waste a lot of time here, I'm going to say no to the Bank of Wishes, and I will do that another time. So I will see you at the Goron Hot Springs. Now, since it's daytime, I should be able to do this. This little Goron kid here who's in the water, who's trying to talk to you. You can just hear the Not really, no. Nonsense. So he's saying he hid a treasure between here and the Bridge of Elden. Is an amazing stick. Death Mountain's secrets. So, idea here is, if we look for it, you might want to look near the middle lava waterfall, and it'll be around here somewhere. I don't remember exactly where, though. So it might take a little bit of time, or maybe I'll get lucky and find it. But it said it's around the middle lava fall.
Fury is ready.
Thank you, Rosa. It sounds like gibberish, but maybe there's something to it after all. I'm just kind of going off what my guide says, and I have no idea where exactly... Oh, hold on. Hold on. This might be it. Yep, there is a drill shaft here, and you know what's... This one is close to breaking anyway, so I'm gonna grab this. Death Mountain's secret. He did mention it was an amazing stick. Or an amazing stick, as he puts it. Never try to talk when you're underwater. You may sound funny, but, you know. I found it. Yep, that's the drill shaft. Anyway, you'll auto-equip it, and Link will show it to you as you would show anyone else, so... Okay. That is the one. Yes, I found it. I will keep this drill shaft. If it respawns, which it probably won't, then I know of a place where I can get drill shafts. Anyway, I'm kind of clocking in around 45.5 minutes at this point, so as much as I'd like to do the other side quest, which is one that I've been putting off for quite some time, I think I might want to put that off a little longer. I might actually start that one next time. But the idea that I have for next time is we're actually going to go to Lurelin Village. We haven't gone here for, like, a little bit, and I'm not going to do the Yarin Shrine. I'll probably do that within another shrine run. But there are some things that we can do around Lurelin Village, and I would like that to be the focus of next video. It's probably going to be more side quest stuff, but I haven't really shown off Lurelin Village at all. So let's show it off and do some stuff around there. It's going to be more side quest stuff, yes, but at least it gets that kind of stuff out of the way, and I would kind of like to get that out of the way, because the less side quests I have to do, the better. Gives me more focus on the important things in the game. So I'm going to end it here. I'll probably warp to somewhere else, get the autosave, do all that, and next time we will go around Lurelin Village and see what we can do there. So, until next time, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you wish to follow along with some other Let's Plays, please consider subscribing. If any concerns come up, I'll let you guys know my Twitter and additional info in the lower left box of the video and down in the description below. This has been Matt the Speedstar, aka the Game Rebel, and I will see you guys next time when we run through the next part of Breath of the Wild.